Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible, reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me. Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Just something I saw, just looking at data. So how was your day?
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty productive. I left when we had a visit today for shortage actor thing. I left with my boss and uploaded all the crap that was due today, so it was pretty good. Except I didn't do my self-review, and that's due by next week. We have to write our self-review for the year.
Self-review?
Yeah, it's the stupidest thing.
Who would say I'm doing that?
We don't get rated. But there's no score, so we have to write a self-review. And it's the worst. Nobody likes to do it. Nobody's done it. And it's due by next week.
Outperform my expectations. And I think I deserve a big raise.
And then just put, it was 2020. It was 2020. Just put that in the sentence. It was 2020.
that, Terry. She had the ball. She threw it in. They called it out on her. Yeah, I know. That's what. Terry.
That's her foot or something.
Hurry on. It's in the game. Well, watch the game.
Trying to be all day.
Purposely ignore your husband. If he tries to call you 6, 7, 8 times, you purposely don't answer the phone.
No, it works the other way. It works the other way around. Like, we don't have a home phone anymore.
Yeah.
I said, what would I do if I had a home phone? Because you never answer your goddamn phone. Yeah, it's true.
Well, there you go, Tim.
Yeah. The other day.
To the car.
The other day. Yeah.
Trying to find the rest
But no,
of the
she puts it on silent while she's going down the road. For whatever reason, the world knows the reason.
The other day I told Scott I was going to stop paying for the bill. I didn't pay the bill for this, but I was going to stop paying for it. It wasn't
There you go, Tim.
That phone is there for my
I'll
convenience,
stop.
not his.
No, you see me calling
We
you.
have a joint account. I just make him money. Like, I did for so long. And then the only time I had time to do it was like Sunday night. He'd go to bed with us. I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. You work from home, so here you go. A lot of
Even
that.
before you
Yeah.
clean the house, the same way. We're not going in. Where did they get it out of all
Yeah,
that?
she just had her hand on it. She
Yeah.
did grab it. That's why I
Oh,
think that.
don't let her pull her in. There you go. Oh. You're still holding. Who did it?
No, but he's watching the coach over there call it instead of
I
himself.
know. I saw it. And it scored a point this time. Oh, not that score.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
running into it, but it should cover. Guess they called it on accident. I don't think she was inside. Well, they don't have the glasses on. Well, this one can't go. He's actually really like twice. she was like,
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
even if everybody just got it, let's just all share. That's 10 points.
There's a huge expectation.
Oh, please. It's probably the highlight game of the life.
It's so weird, just like that. It's like we made almost every single one. Just put it up and it went in. And now it's like just cannot get her to go in. I mean, we've got at least 5 or 6 baskets. We should have won. I mean, just a little.
Good job, KB.
Yeah, I know they're doing that.
It's K and D. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the first initial.
It's the small one that's backed by all these. That doesn't.
That one is. I drove it there twice, but that one isn't.
Huh. How come? I mean,
I think location doesn't have as much product.
so you're figuring out how to
The driving in and out of there is not as easy.
yeah. Figuring out where you can do sports. That would be a sign.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-oh. If they turn it over, I tell you. What? What in the world?
Who's the ref here?
Hey. Yeah. Why can't the coach just go in there and talk to them like that? And just switch it around?
Good hustle, girl. Good hustle.
I mean, granted, it's probably going to make a whole lot.
No, but it's still
I know, totally. I know.
and our shooting percentage.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only had 4 points this half. Yeah, they haven't called for it compared to last time.
We could go over and talk to have called one way, go touch after coach.
And then they called the other one. That guy probably should have.
Let's go down and talk.
I probably should just keep my mouth
Well,
shut.
just like to know why.
Over I get.
Can you explain,
I know.
please? I mean, the worst they can do is throw you out.
Oh, yeah, I don't get to go. Come on.
So they still really got
Yeah, 28 seconds.
yeah. Well, no, that's
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 minutes. Go, Panthers. The top of the key and the side is
The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group. Hers Incorporated. Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. And Miami County Dance Movement. This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
Good evening from Paola High School tonight, and welcome to another edition of Panther Hoops on Paola Sports Live. Along with Caden Carbajo, I'm Bryce Kessler. You're inside the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show as we catch down to tip-off tonight between the Paola Panthers and the Piper Pirates. The pregame show brought to you by Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, where they are committed to providing quality health care to families in Miami County. A comprehensive approach to oral care. Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. Learn more at ironhorsedental.com or drlaurasortho.com. Well, second game back from the Christmas break for Paola. They were in action last Friday against Bonner Springs, and for the Paola girls, they were able to snap out of their four-game losing streak that they had to close out the 2020 portion of this schedule with a 42-40 win over Bonner Springs. So that was a nice way to get back to action from the Christmas break, and it also gave the Panthers their first Frontier League win of the season. So they sit at 1-3 in the Frontier League and 3-4 overall now for Paola. Their opponent tonight, the 4-1 Piper Pirates out of the Frontier League. They are ranked number 3 in the KBCA rankings. The new polls for the KBCA will come out next Tuesday. And the Panthers started the season 3-0. The Pirates, I should say, started the season 3-0. They suffered their first loss in Frontier League action against Baldwin earlier this month on the 9th. But they bounced back with a victory earlier this week on Tuesday over Tonganoxie, 55-46. So they're now 4-1 on the season. They did give up a season-high 46 points in that game against Tonganoxie, but did bounce back to avoid losing back-to-back games. They've won 4 out of 5 times on the court here in this season. So it's the 4-1 Piper Pirates and the 3-4 Paola Panthers coming up here on Paola Sports Live. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with more of the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show with a look a little bit more in-depth into this matchup coming up tonight. You're watching Paola Sports Live, Paola basketball.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit elliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back inside the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show as we get you set for Panther basketball tonight. Paola hosting Piper this evening as we take a look at our matchup. The Piper Pirates, they are led by a first-team All-State senior, Evelyn Vasquez. She was first-team All-League, first-team All-State last year, and she will certainly be the key for Paola defensively tonight to try and keep Evelyn Vasquez in check. This is a pretty experienced team for Piper, so it's no wonder they are up there high in those KBCA ranks. Along with the senior Vasquez, they've got Janelle Gilbo, Jennifer Gilbo, Cassandra Sanchez, Jessica Thomas, Danielle Bruce, all of those girls sophomores for seniors for Shane Stout. And then they've got a couple of juniors in this lineup as well, and a couple of underclassmen that they'll sprinkle in there, including one that starts, Ryan Clark, one of their starting guards who's only a sophomore. So nice mix of experience and some youth, but they are led by Evelyn Vasquez. She'll be wearing number 3 tonight in the purple jerseys for the Piper Pirates, so keep an eye on Evelyn Vasquez. Meanwhile, for Paola, they have been leaning on their All-League performer from last year. She was honorable mention All-League, Kate Ediger. Now in her junior season, she's leading the team at 12.5 points per game, and recently been getting a lot of help as well from fellow junior Dakaya Yates, who is coming off of a team-high 15-point performance against Bonner Springs. She is second of the team in scoring this year, 7.5 points per game, but again, coming off that nice 15-point night against Bonner Springs, her last game out. Ava Kale, their third leading scorer, only a sophomore, but has put together some nice performances this year, brings a little bit of size into the lineup at 5'10" for Paola. So we'll see how they match up tonight against a Piper team that isn't all that tall necessarily, but they were, again, will lean heavily on their guard, Evelyn Vasquez. So 4-1 of the year for the Piper Pirates. They are 2-1 in the Frontier League. A 30-point victory over Ottawa, a 9-point win over Tonganoxie earlier this week on Tuesday, and their one loss was a 7-point loss to Baldwin. Meanwhile, for Paola, just 1-3 in the Frontier League, but they did get their first Frontier League victory in that game against Bonner Springs a week ago, 42-40 win for the Panthers. Their other 3 Frontier League games all have been losses, a 10-point loss to Baldwin, a 15-point loss to Ottawa, and the 42-point loss to Spring Hill earlier this year. And that one they're just chalking up as an anomaly. That was a game that certainly didn't paint the picture of what this typical matchup would have been between those two teams. They're going to get a chance to get some revenge on Spring Hill a little under a month from now. They'll also have a chance to take on Ottawa again to try to avenge that loss. But this one here tonight, this is their lone shot at Piper this year. We'll see if the Lady Panthers can pull off the victory and make it 2 in a row since coming back from the Christmas break. You've been watching the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show. When we come back on the other side of this timeout, we'll take a look at our starting lineups tonight and then tip it off. Paola and Piper coming up, a Frontier League battle on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Welcome back inside Paola High School tonight. We are moments away from tip-off. It's time for your starting lineups. They're brought to you by Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill, your area Bobcat mower dealer. Start next year's mowing season with a great Bobcat mower, or take your mower in for a full tune-up, working on all types of small engines. Hers also has you covered when it comes to hydraulic hoses and cylinder repair. To learn more, go to hersinc.net or call 913-247-3530. Visiting Piper Pirates tonight, their starting lineup looks like this. Ryan Clark wears number 1. She's a sophomore. Evelyn Vasquez, a senior, wears number 3 for the Pirates, their first-team All-State guard from last year. Jennifer Gilbo is a 5'8 senior, wears number 14 for the Pirates. Jessica Thomas, 5'11 senior, number 21. And Danielle Bruce, a 5'7 senior, who wears number 22. Shane Stout is the head coach of the 4-1 Piper Pirates. For the Paola Panthers tonight, here is Jamie Butler's starting lineup for this Frontier League battle with the Piper Pirates. Dakaya Yates, a 5'9 junior, second leading scorer on the team this year, 7.5 points per night, coming off a team best 15 points in the Panthers' last ball game against Bonner Springs. Maggie Kaut, a 5'8 sophomore, averaging 4 points per game for the Panthers. Kate Ediger, a 5'7 junior, honorable mention all-league last year. Number 15 is their leading scorer, 12.5 points per night. Ava Kale, a 5'10 sophomore, number 25, averaging 5.9 points per night. That is third best on the team. And Morgan Clark, a 5'11 senior, number 32, averaging 4 points per contest. Again, the head coach of the Panthers, Jamie Butler, assisted by Kyle Patrick and Burl Powell. Panthers 3-4, Piper 4-1 overall on the year. Frontier League records for Paola 1-3, for Piper 2-1. Entering play tonight. Along with Caden Carbajo, I'm Bryce Kessler. We're glad you're with us here on Paola Sports Live tonight, presented by Go Brawley, and it is time for tip-off, or as is the case in 2020-2021, the opening throw-in. The Pirates will get possession first, and we are underway tonight in Paola. This is Vasquez with the ball for the Pirates. She is their top performer, the All-State guard from last year. Paola opening up in a man-to-man defense. Maggie Kauk, the sophomore, with the responsibility to try to check Vasquez. So a big role tonight defensively for Kauk. Gilbo on the drive, put her head down, flipped it off the glass, but can't get it to fall. And Ava Kale clears it for Paola. Didn't get that a lot tonight, one and dones. That will be important as Paola looks to pick up their second straight win since returning from the Christmas break. A foul committed by Jennifer Gilbo. That is her first, team's first, with 7:25 left in the opening quarter. Ava Kale will put it into play for the Panthers. Here's Yates with the basketball. They got that team high 15 points a week ago on Friday. Turnover on the opening possession from Paola. Gilbo deep on the block, out to the sophomore Clark, who's all alone but way too strong on the three-point attempt. Maggie Kauk collects the rebound for Paola. Yates will run the offense. A minute into this ball game. Looking for the first points. Nice high-low with Clark getting it into Kale. Unable to convert down inside, and a tie-up between Clark and Clark. It'll stay with Paola on the possession arrow. A second chance. That was a good-looking little high-low action there between Morgan Clark and Ava Kale. See if they go back to that as it was there. Kale unable to make the shot, but they'll take more looks just like that if they can get them. Yates calling out the play, gets it outside right wing to Kauk. Entry pass is knocked out of bounds by Gilbo. Now reset inbound to the baseline with 6:34 left in the opening quarter. Still no score in this ball game. A couple of nice looks from Piper, but the Pirates 0 for 2 on their end. Paola just one field goal attempt so far, and now a second turnover. Pushed up by Thomas. Bruce in the corner, back inside Thomas. Yates doubles down, a deflection on the pass back outside to Bruce. Now Vasquez. Count trying to force her to go left. Gives it on a handoff to Gilbo. 2 minutes into the opening quarter, still no score. Vasquez finds Gilbo on the baseline, and Jennifer Gilbo knocks down the first basket of the ball game to put the Piper Pirates on top 2-zip. 5:50 remaining in the opening quarter. Kale has it taken away by Gilbo. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for Paola. A foul called on Morgan Clark. Gilbo on the drive will earn herself a trip to the free throw line. And the foul of the first against Paola. First on Morgan Clark. So to the line is Jennifer Gilbo. She's got the only points of the ball game so far. Now she'll step up to the free throw line for the first time. Gets the rattle on that second free throw, so Gilbo, 1 out of 2, has all 3 for Piper. Full court pressure by the Pirates. They have forced 3 turnovers in 3 Paola possessions so far. Ediger gets a step on the baseline past Thomas, and then the help defender Gilbo commits her second foul. So Jennifer Gilbo likely headed out of the ball game as she has picked up her second foul with 5:26 to play in the first quarter still. And it puts Kate Ediger at the free throw line. A solid free throw shooter at 82% for the season. And she knocks down the first free throw attempt to put Paola on the board. And as expected, Gilbo to the bench with that second foul. Ediger knocks down both free throws. Lauren Marone has checked in to replace Gilbo. So they put that free throw on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Should read 3-2 in Piper's favor. Vasquez nearly had it taken away. Baseline jumper this time from the right wing, and that is Thomas who knocks down that one. So it should be 5-2 on the scoreboard. They're having some issues with that, but I'm sure they'll eventually get that figured out. Kauk pulls the trigger on a 3. Backside rebound by Morgan Clark, and a carry is going to be called as she lost the handle after getting that rebound. Kind of went way up over her head and got the hand underneath the ball. There they go. They got the scoreboard situation figured out. 4.5 to go in this first quarter. A 5-2 lead for Piper. There's Thomas last time knocked down the 15-footer. Vasquez not able to get past Kauk. Maggie Kauk doing a great job early on against Vasquez. Thomas this time straight away from 18 knocks it down. Thomas has hit each the last 2 times down the floor now for the Pirates, who lead this one by 5. Yates has Kauk underneath on the right block. A foul committed. Marone was there along with Clark. They're going to call it on Clark. So that is Ryan Clark's first, team's third. And it will result in 2 free throw attempts for Maggie Kauk, a 67% shooter this year. Scoring 4 points tonight for the Panthers through 7 ball games. And that one didn't hit the rim, so it's blown dead. It'll be Piper basketball. And their lead remains 5 with 4:03 left in the opening quarter. Vasquez has not scored yet, just one assist for the senior guard as she brings it up the floor. Maggie Couch getting some credit for the defensive effort there. All-State last year for Vasquez, gives it up to Marone. Now back to Vasquez. Couch took a gamble, gives Vasquez an angle to drive. And they were able to adjust, get back on her, and force the Piper Pirates to bring it back outside. Vasquez isolates, goes against Calc. Thomas on the block. Up top, Marone, 17 feet away, knocks down the open look. A 9-2 lead for Piper, 3:20 remaining in the quarter. Good press break there. Ediger with a full head of steam onto the way and missed the layup. Ends up on the floor, no whistle. Marone ends up with the basketball for Piper. Had Clark ahead, but didn't get the angle to get it to her, and instead the defense backs off of Marone, takes the open three. Kale the rebound. Under 3 to go in the quarter. Piper has held Paola without a field goal so far through the first 5 minutes of this game. 2 Kate Ediger free throws. All the scoring that's been done for Paola. This is Ediger here, and a foul on Thomas will put her back at the free throw line. First foul on Thomas, 4th against Piper. So Ediger, 2 out of 2 at the line, has the only points for Paola at the free throw line so far tonight. And she remains perfect there at the stripe. Paola heads to the bench for the first time. Emerson Smith, 5'3" junior, number 5, checks in along with Maddie Pitzer, a 5'8" sophomore, number 12 for Paola. 1 out of 2 for Ediger. Kale on the putback try, left it a bit short. Save back to Kale. She'll get a second chance at it, and that time is able to knock it down. So they get their first field goal of the ball game on the putback by Kale. Quickly the other way, Marone pulls the trigger on a quick shot. Offensive rebound by Bruce. Clark drive and kick. Bruce sets up for 3 and swishes it home. 12-5 Piper. A little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Race to the basketball. Ediger wins it, but then stepped on the baseline. Results in the 4th turnover by Paola. Off at the bench for the Panthers comes Anna Phillips, 5'6" junior, checks in for Morgan Clark with 2:03 to play in the period. 12-5 start for Piper. They've been knocking down jump shots. Got their first 3 of the ball game last time down. Came from Danielle Bruce. Thomas, who's hit a couple of mid-range jumpers, has it here. Down the left lane line, scoop shot off the glass, rebounded by Phillips. And stolen from Pitzer by Vasquez. Leads to an easy lay-in for Evelyn Vasquez. Pushes the lead up to 9 with 1:30 left in the quarter. Largest lead of this first period for Piper. Again, a good press break. Ediger with Thomas chasing her, and a foul called on Thomas. She tried to just run in front with her arms in the air. Didn't commit a foul with her arms, but got her with the body. And that's now 2 on Thomas. Jennifer Gilbo, one of their starters, picked up 2 fouls in the opening 2.5 minutes. Now Jessica Thomas has picked up her second foul. And Kate Ediger back to the free throw line, knocks down another freebie. She is 4 out of 5 so far. Thomas checks out. Larissa Covington replaces her. Morgan Clark returns to the game for Paola. And Ediger knocks down both free throws, 14-7. Ediger 5 out of 6, 82% foul shooter coming in, and she's been a strong asset to the offense early on as they have been held to just 1 field goal so far. A one-and-done trip, Pitzer the rebound. Clark is all alone. Pass from Smith, a little bit late getting there. Allow the defense to adjust, get back down there on Clark. Paola will keep the basketball after the miss with 1 minute left in the quarter. Trailing 14-7, Kate Ediger will inbound. Lobs into Clark on the elbow. Long 2-point shot by Clark. Offensive rebound for Pitzer. And a hold called on Vasquez. Piper thought that should have been a tie-up, but instead it's a foul on Vasquez, her first, and the 6th team foul. So another chance for Paola. Inbound pass knocked free, but Clark with a good effort kept it alive, and another foul committed by Piper. Kate Ediger heads back to the free throw line, and the Piper Pirates are already over the limit with 45 seconds still remaining in the first quarter. Danielle Bruce called for that foul. So this will be the 9th and 10th free throws already attempted in this game by Paola. And Ediger knocks down another pair at the line. 7 out of 10 are the Panthers. 7 out of 8 is Ediger. And thanks to that free throw line and the foul issues by Piper, Paola has stayed right in this one. Down 14-9, it should say. They now read 13-9 on the scoreboard, but Vasquez holding out for the final shot here. Clock at 10 seconds. Emerson Smith one-on-one with the All-State guard. Vasquez crosses her up twice. Or a floater as she fades away to the right side. Kissed it in off the glass to end the first quarter. 16-9. Piper on top of Paola through one. You're watching Panther basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back inside Paola High School. Paola basketball on Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It is a 16-9 lead for Piper as we start this second quarter. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works. The free throw line was working in that first quarter for Paola. They get 7 of their 9 points at the free throw line. Piper already over the limit after committing 7 first quarter fouls. So if Paola continue to feed the ball inside and get to the free throw line, that might be their ticket to keeping up with the Pirates here in this second quarter. This time we're going to go to the line on the other end of the floor as Danielle Bruce is fouled on that drive. They call it on Kate Ediger, her first, team's second foul only. Bruce's first free throw rattles in and out. She knocked down the game's lone three-pointer so far back in that first quarter. The Pirates have 2 starters with 2 fouls, Jennifer Gilbo and Jessica Thomas, neither of them on the floor to start this second quarter. 0 for 2 at the line for Bruce. And it's rebounded by Maggie Kauk for Paola. So it's Yates, Kauk, Clark, Kale, and Ediger on the floor. And for Piper, Vasquez, Clark, along with Bruce, Marone. And in for the first time, as Morgan Clark gets that bucket. I'm going to have to look who this 25 is that they put in for the first time for Piper. That's Vasquez quickly back the other way with the answer. At 18-11. A steal by Bruce and a foul committed by Paola. Ava Kale called for her first. So Sage Gran, a freshman, is this number 25. Wasn't expecting to see her tonight. Perhaps the foul issues have forced Shane Stout a little deeper into his bench here early on in this game. Bruce able to hit on what's her fourth free throw attempt, and it's an 8-point lead for Piper. Panthers got to hurry and get this one across. Yates does not get it across. That was very close, but a 10-second violation called against Paola, their 7th turnover. And with 6:50 left in the half, they give it back to Piper with the Pirates on top, 19-11. Clark from the corner. Back around to Vasquez. Pull up three. Long rebound to Bruce. Here's the freshman Gran on the drive. Flips it up and gets the basket to go, plus a foul. A 3-point opportunity for Gran. They charge the foul to Morgan Clark, her second, team's 4th. A double-digit lead for the first time tonight for Piper. And it is 22-11. Emerson Smith back onto the floor for Paola, replacing Clark after her second foul there. Ediger brings it across the timeline for Paola. Panthers facing their largest deficit right now at 11 points. Well, each last 2 times that the Panthers had it, make it 3 in a row, make it 4 in a row. It's one dribble and pick it up. It still works there for Kale, but that is not a habit you want to get into against a pressure defense like Piper. Clark cut off, little hesitation, and puts it up anyway. Kale the rebound. Yates fires it into Kalk. Turns and fires and gets the roll. 22-15. Gran with another runner in the paint, and the freshman off of the bench here in this second quarter with 5 points. Throw away by Paola. They commit their 8th turnover, and back into the game comes Jennifer Gilbo for the Piper Pirates, one of their starters who picked up a quick 2 fouls and has missed about 8 minutes of game time before coming back into the game now with 5:15 left in the half. Has 3 points to go along with those 2 fouls. Got off to a quick start and had the first 3 of the game for Piper. Made 1 2-point shot, had a free throw as well. Bruce fires it out to Gran, who has come off the bench looking to score for the Pirates. Vasquez back up to Gran. Bruce to the corner to Clark. Gilbo, long 2-point pull-up. Kale collects the rebound for Paola. Count good hands there, and then lost the handle. Wanted to get the ball over to Ediger, but never could get a grip on it. Clark with the entry pass to Gilbo. Pulls up from 8 in the middle of the paint, but missed it way off the mark to the left. Vasquez, the quickest there, saves it, and that leads to a 3-pointer by Bruce. Timeout Piper. It is a 27-15 lead for the Piper Pirates. And Shane Stout takes the timeout following the made shot by his senior Danielle Bruce, who has now knocked down a couple of 3-pointers, has 7 points to lead all scorers in the ballgame. Tied for the game high with Kate Ediger, leads the Pirates, and tied with the game high leader along with Ediger, but it's a 12-point game. It's the largest lead of the night so far for Piper, who led by 7 after 1. And Paola had Piper in some trouble foul-wise at the end of the first quarter. Piper had committed 7 first-quarter fouls. Paola shot 10 free throws in the first quarter, but the Pirates have yet to commit a foul now in the second quarter. Nearly halfway through this second quarter, so that was an area that should have been a big advantage for Paola in this second quarter, but they have not been able to take advantage of that. And thus, they've seen their deficit grow. Yates to Smith, now back to Yates. Off the dribble, pulls up for 3, and Gilbo tracks down the air ball on the backside. Midway through the second quarter, Piper by 12 with the ball. Vasquez working off the dribble, knocked free by Yates. First turnover forced by Paola's defense, and it leads to a lay-in by Dakaya Yates, her first basket of the game. Vasquez quickly pushes it back up for Piper. Bruce can't knock down a third three-pointer, and Ava Kale hauls in her game-leading 6th rebound. Inside they go to Kalk. Ediger on a nice pass in, leads to a bucket from Maggie Kalk. 3 minutes left in the half. Paola's got the lead back down to a single-digit margin, 8 points. The advantage for Piper. Bruce gives it up to Gilbo. Back around it comes to Vasquez on the left side. Penetrates around Kalk, is fouled by Yates. The layup missed, but a couple of free throws coming up for Evelyn Vasquez. The foul on Yates, her first, and the team's 5th. So after the first quarter, it was Paola dominating at the line. They outshot Piper 10 free throws to 2 attempts in the first quarter. It's gone the other way, 7-0 free throw attempts in this second quarter in favor of Piper. Jessica Thomas has checked back in for Piper, one of those starters who had 2 fouls. Lauren Marone also returns. Anna Phillips joins Maddie Pitzer, both coming back in for Paola. 1 out of 2 at the line for Vasquez. It's a 28-19 lead for Piper. And for the first time in the second quarter, a foul is committed by Piper, and it's Jessica Thomas, who just came back into the game and will head right back out after picking up her 3rd foul. Ryan Clark back into the game for Thomas. Anna Phillips heads to the line for Paola. A 1-1 for Phillips. Unable to hit that first free throw, so that ends that trip down the floor for the Panthers, who trail by 9 with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Clark drains a 3. 3rd time they've hit from downtown. Lead back to a dozen. Smith tied up on the way up by Marone. They call it a jump ball, and it'll stay with Paola. Pitzer to inbound for the Panthers. Into Kale. Up top, Smith. Good ball movement. They get it back inside to Ava Kale, but she's unable to hit from close range. And then a turnover. Pitzer got it back from Bruce. Kale will get another chance at it. Backside rebound. Kalk's putback misses. Kalk again. Kale again. And it just won't go down for the Panthers. But they still got the ball after all of that, and then they turn it over. A steal by Ryan Clark. Buries, just bowls over the defender Maddie Pitzer, and Pitzer draws the charge. Offensive foul called on Clark. A good job standing put, taking that contact by Maddie Pitzer. Third turnover against Piper only. And the second foul on Clark. 31-19 with a minute 40 left in the half. See if Paola can get this deficit back into a single-digit margin before halftime. Don't want to go into the locker room down double digits. Deflected pass makes its way across to Kale. Calc, another offensive rebound, but they're taken right away from her by Marone. Vasquez blows by Calc. A foul committed by Smith. The helm defender reaching across. Yeah, they call that on Maggie Calc. Looked like it was Smith who reached in there, but it's the first on Calc. And it will put Vasquez at the line for 2 free throws. Kate Ediger returns to the lineup along with Morgan Clark for Paola. Smith to Phillips in the corner for 3, and it's off the front iron. Good hustle by Ediger, nearly got it back for Paola, but it's off the fingertips of Kate Ediger. And back over to Paola back over to Piper rather, with the Pirates leading 32-19. Shalem Searcy has checked in now for the Pirates for the first time here in the final minute of the first half. Largest lead of the game right now for Piper at 13. The Bruce bounce pass inside is knocked free and stolen by Paola. Half minute to go in the second quarter. Traveling call on Smith. Shane Stout calling out for one shot to his girls with 24 seconds left in the half and up by 13. Well, they will look to go into the locker room with at least their 13-point lead. Paola has committed 6 fouls, so they don't want to foul here in this final 15 seconds. It would put Piper on the free throw line. Smith guarding Marone under 10 seconds left in the half. Now Clark with 5 seconds. Gray on the high post. Out to Searcy, tough shot, and that will end the first half. Piper on top of Paola, 32-19 through one half of basketball. We'll take a timeout, come back and get you all the first half numbers in the halftime show. You're watching Paola High School basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Welcome back inside Paola High School. It is halftime in our girls game tonight, 32-19. The Piper Pirates on top of the Paola Panthers at the break. Let's take a look back at the first half, see how we got here. It was Piper who jumped out to an early 3-2 lead. Some back and forth action in the first quarter. Piper built as much as a 9-point lead at 14-5 before Paola put together back-to-back trips down the floor, getting Kate Ediger to the free throw line where she went 4 of 4 during that stretch, 7 of 8 overall in that first quarter, and 7 of the Paola 9 first quarter points came from Ediger at the free throw line, but Piper led 16-9 after 1. Paola came back to start the second quarter, got a basket from Morgan Clark to make it 16-11. Piper then went on a 6-0 run to build their first double-digit lead of the ball game at 22-11, and then it would pretty much remain at that 9 to 11 point mark the rest of the way in that first half, and then the last 5 points, it was a 9-point game, or 8-point game rather, with 3 minutes left in the first half. And we were hoping that Paola could keep the deficit underneath 10 going into the locker room, but Paola did not score in the final 3 minutes of the half. Piper put up 5 points during that stretch to build their lead up to 13, and that's where we stand here at the half, 32-19. Piper leading Paola, no ties, no lead changes through the first half of this ball game. Take a timeout, come back and run down the first half stats for you. Again, 32-19 at the half. Piper leading Paola. You're watching Paola High School basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Halftime in Paola tonight, 32-19. The Piper Pirates on top of the Paola Panthers in our girls' game. A check of the first half numbers for you. Paola doing a good job on the glass. The Panthers are actually a +9 in the rebounding margin right now. 17-8 advantage for Paola. Piper, though, has had the advantage in another key area, and that's the turnovers. Only 4 first-half turnovers by Piper and 11 first-half turnovers by Paola. Piper has also been able to knock down some shots from the outside. 3 3-pointers. Paola has not made a 3. Both teams have taken 11 free throws. Paola making 7. Piper knocking down 5. Evelyn Vasquez is the leading scorer for the Pirates. She's got 8 first-half points to go along with 2 assists. Danielle Bruce with 7 first-half points, 2 3-pointers from Bruce. She also has a team-high 3 rebounds. Sage Grant, a freshman off at the bench, didn't play at all in the first quarter, had 5 points then in the second quarter. Jessica Thomas with 4, Jennifer Gilbo with 3, Lauren Marone with 2, and Ryan Clark with 3. For Paola, their leading scorer is Kate Ediger with 7. Didn't make a field goal in the first half, though. Ediger's 7 points all came with the free throw line. She was 7 out of 8 at the free throw line for all of her first half points, which all happened to also come in the first quarter. The rest of the scoring for Paola, 2 from Dakaya Yates, 4 points from Maggie Kauk, 4 points from Ava Kale, and 2 from Morgan Clark. Kale is the game's leading rebounder. She had 7 first half rebounds. Maggie Kauk with 4. Next in line for Paola, and nobody had more than 1 assist. In fact, the Panthers had just 2 assists total in that first half. Yates with 1 and Ediger with 1, as the Panthers made just 5, make that 6 shots total from the field. Thankfully, that free throw line where they got 7 of their 19 at the stripe. 32-19 our score here at the half. It's the Piper Pirates on top of the Paola Panthers. Piper will have the basketball to start the second half, and we'll do that right after this. You're watching Paola High School basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live. Second half starts next.
So, what is love?
Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome back inside Paola High School. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley, changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. We are headed to the second half tonight. A 32-19 lead for the Piper Pirates, who are 4-1 on the season. Their lone loss to Baldwin this past Saturday, back on the 9th of January. Paola 3-4, snapped a 4-game losing streak with a 42-40 win over Bonner Springs a week ago on Friday night. Now looking to make it 2 straight wins since the Christmas break, but they're going to have to try to overcome a 13-point deficit here in the second half to do it. Vasquez leads all scorers in the game with 8 points tonight, but unable to connect there. It's Dakaya Yates on the rebound for Paola. Yates is joined by Ediger, who's got the ball here, and she takes it right into the cup and lays it in for her first field goal of the ball game. And Paola gets their the first points of this second half to make it 32-21. 9 points now from Ediger to lead all scorers. 7 first quarter points, all at the free throw line. And that her first field goal. So it's Ediger, Clark, Yates, Kauk, and Kale. for Paola. This is Ryan Clark who knocks down a pull-up three. That's the fourth three-pointer made by Piper. They have outscored Paola now by 12 from beyond the arc. 4-0 in terms of made three-pointers. Clark underneath from Yates gets the 2 points. Second basket from Morgan Clark. Piper has the freshman Sage Grant on the floor to start this second half. She's got it right here. She's replaced Jessica Thomas as the starter in this second half. Thomas with 3 fouls in the game. So along with Grant, it's Vasquez, Clark, Bruce, and Gilbo. Foul called on Maggie Kauk, her second. Team's first of the second half. 35-23 lead for Piper. Ediger on a steal on the inbound pass. Can they convert? Ediger off the hand of Clark, threw it a little bit behind her, and Paola gives it right back. Vasquez thought about the three. Now looking to work off the dribble. They get a switch, so now it's Ediger on Vasquez. Bruce to Clark. They've each knocked down a pair of threes in the game. Over to the corner, Gilbo can't knock down the long range shot. Dakaya Yates the rebound. Yates coming off a 15-point night last Friday against Bonner Springs, has been held to just 2 points so far this evening. 3-second violation called on Ava Kale. Jessica Thomas checks back in for Piper. So she has had a tough time staying on the floor. 2 first quarter fouls put her on the bench. And then right when she came back into the second quarter, I mean immediately, before the ball could even make it halfway up the floor, she committed a third foul and went right back out of the game. We'll see if she's able to stay on the floor this time for Piper. Has 4 points and an assist in her limited time out there. This is Clark. Up top, Vasquez gets a nice look and knocks down the three-pointer. No, the one ref says a foot was on the line. The other says it was 3. And the official is now going to call timeout, and an official's timeout to figure out whether that was a 2 or a 3 for Vasquez. And they call it a 3 after the discussion. So it is going to be a three-pointer for Vasquez. And that will make it 38-23 on the 5th made 3 of this ball game for Piper. And now they've got their largest lead of the night at 15 points. Kale, nice backdoor cut, finds Kauk, but it's blocked and a foul. Gilbo called for the foul after the nice cut to the basket by Kauk. And that is now Gilbo's 3rd foul. So 2 shots for Maggie Kauk. 0 for 2 in the ball game at the line. Ediger has gone 7 out of 8 at the line. The rest of the team now 0 for 4 and make it 0 for 5. Bruce with the rebound. And Piper's got the ball up 15 as we've played 3 minutes now in the third quarter. Gilbo gives it back to Vasquez, on to the corner to Thomas. Trying to force the pass inside. Bruce turns it over. Yates the steal, Yates the pull-up, and Yates' 3 goes off the heel and then off the leg and out of bounds off of Kauk. That's a good look right there from Dakaya Yates. Pulled up in rhythm with no defender on her. So you like that shot attempt, but just didn't get it to go as Paola has still been shut out from beyond the arc. A 15-0 advantage from three-point land for Piper. Make that an 18-0 advantage as Jessica Thomas gets in on the act and knocks down the 3. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. The lead up to 18 now for Piper. Timeout taken by Paola. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside with them. 4:20 left in the third quarter. Piper up 18 here on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
Welcome back inside Paola High School tonight. Time for our Chamber Connection, brought to you by the Paola Chamber of Commerce. The Paola Chamber is always working to promote businesses in Paola and the surrounding area. The Paola Chamber reminds you to shop local first. To learn more, call 913-294-4336 or visit paolachamber.org. 4:20 remains in the third quarter. The Piper Pirates have extended their lead to 18 at 41-23, largest lead of the night for Piper. And Paola got to get some answers going offensively now. Count trying to bounce it into Ediger, and it's stolen away by Marone. So now what Jamie Butler wanted out of the timeout as her team commits their 14th turnover. And back to work go the Pirates. Vasquez pulls up for three. Kale collects her 8th rebound. She leads all players tonight with those 8 boards. Pushing foul called against Evelyn Vasquez. That will be her second. Team second with 3:50 to play in the third. Ediger will put the ball into play. 9 points tonight from Kate to lead the way for Paola. Gets it back from Clark. Down the right lane line. High floater won't go. Kale, put back will. 3:40 left in the third. 41-25. Vasquez draws a foul, but they'll wave off the shot. No basket for Vasquez. The foul committed on the floor by Maggie Kauk. Her third, team second. So a baseline inbound for Marone. Vasquez had some space, takes the three, and Yates clears for Paola. Long pass up to Kauk. Ediger spins, shoots, misses, backside Marone. 3:20 to play, third quarter. Still an 18-point Piper lead. They led by 7 after 1. We're up 13 at half. And now an 18-point advantage. Marone from the corner. Kale another rebound, and that gives her 10 boards tonight. As Yates brings it back the other way for the Panthers. Jamie Butler will take another timeout. Just a 30-second timeout here. Emerson Smith checks in at the timeout as well. Well, big thank you to all the Paola Sports Live sponsors out there. Paola Sports Live, proud to provide tonight's coverage free of charge. If you enjoy our broadcast and would like to show your support, visit paolasportslive.com/donate. And again, thank you to our many sponsors, as well as the fans, coaches, administrators, student athletes, everybody for making these broadcasts possible. Follow us on Facebook as well, Paola Sports Live. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Paola Sports Live. 2 minutes, 54 seconds to play, third quarter. Piper 41, Paola 25. No ties, no lead changes tonight. Piper scored first. Paola went back and forth with him early in the first quarter. Never did have the lead, but we're close by. And now a turnover, their 15th, taken away by Vasquez. Leads to a numbers the other way. And a no-look bounce pass by Vasquez sets up Jessica Thomas for the lay-in to make it 43-25. Piper just slowly but surely has continued to build the lead, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Edgar. I wasn't sure whether they might call a jump ball, as it looked like the defender briefly got a hand on the ball, which caused Edgar to not be able to get the shot up and come back down to the hardwood. So traveling is the call. That's her sixth, or not her, but the team's 16th turnover, compared to just 6 for Piper. That's a big discrepancy. Thomas unable to get the lay-in. Yates the rebound. Pushes it up the other way for Paola. And Vasquez able to knock it out of her hand, but Yates saves it off the leg of Vasquez and keeps the possession for Paola. Marissa Covington checks back in for Piper, replaces Thomas with 2:02 to play in the third. Swing it around left side, Smith. Comes back to Yates. Inside Clark. Spinning shot over Ryan Clark won't go, and Covington clears for Piper. 90 seconds left in the third. Bruce, long two-pointer, a foot was on the line, and a foul committed by Marone. Loose ball foul, battling Smith for that rebound. It's her first, team's third. Anna Phillips, Maddie Pitzer, both check back in for Paola. Kale and Yates will check out of the lineup. .130 left, third quarter. Pitzer brings it up. Phillips now on the left wing. High post to Ediger. Doubled. They reach in, grab the basketball, and force the tie up. The arrow keeps it with Paola. Hey, that's the wrong team inbounding the basketball. Bruce, can't blame her. Why not? If they're going to give me the ball, I'll take it, right? So after they throw it in, they realize, oops, that wasn't supposed to go that way. So now Ediger inbounds it for the correct team. Pitzer inside Clark. Can't force it up past Covington, and then a collision between Ediger and Covington, and they are going to call Kate Ediger for a foul, her second, and the team's third with a little over a minute to play in the third quarter. 6 points on the board in this third quarter for Paola. They scored first coming out to start this second half, but they have had their lowest scoring quarter of the night and have seen their deficit up to 18 now. Foul called again on Ediger, and that'll be Kate's third. And it puts Vasquez at the line. Two out of 4 at the free throw line for the All-State senior guard, Evelyn Vasquez. Dakaya Yates checks back in for Paola. Yates behind the back, saves it into Phillips. Tough shot underneath. Yates can't get the roll. Phillips and Clark tie it up. It'll be Piper basketball. Janelle Gilbo now checks in for Piper for the first time tonight. She replaces Vasquez at a 19-point game with 38 seconds left in the third. So Piper wants to take one shot again. Marone nearly lost the ball out of bounds. Clark on the drive. They won't hold the final shot. Instead, Clark lifts one up, no good. And Morgan Clark with a rebound for Paola. Foul committed after the rebound by Clark. They call it on Marissa Covington, her first, team's fourth. So 16 seconds left in the quarter. Pitzer brings it up for Paola. 10 seconds. Clark at the elbow. Looking for a bailout. Back out to Pitzer. Fires it with 5 left. Rebound Marone. And the end of the third quarter, 44-25. Piper leads Paola through 3. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at HersInc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Off to the fourth quarter tonight in Paola. The visiting Piper Pirates with a 44-25 lead on the Panthers. Maggie Kauk gets her own miss, sets up Yates, and the Panthers have their first three-pointer of the night as Dakaya Yates opens up the period with a try. 44-28, 7.5 to go. Vasquez, a dozen points, 4 assists tonight. Hasn't been an electrifying night for the All-State guard, but she's still been mighty effective for Piper as they lead it by 16. Thomas back up top, Vasquez. Sends it into Grand, gets it back, drives, floats, banks it, no good. Kale the rebound. So it was an 18-0 advantage from beyond the arc through the first 3 quarters for Piper, but Paola able to get their first 3 on their last possession. Now, unfortunately, they turned it over for the 17th time. A 17-6 discrepancy in turnovers tonight. So Piper gets it back up 16, with the clock becoming a big enemy of the Panthers now. Clark one-on-one with Adigert, gets past her but can't finish. Yates comes back the other way, pulls up 15 feet away. Kauk, an offensive rebound. Oh man, the stick back won't go. There's been a lid on that side. Vasquez feeds Clark, who is hammered by Yates. So a couple of free throws coming up for Ryan Clark. It'll be the first time at the line tonight for Clark, who's knocked down a pair of threes. 6 points, 3 rebounds tonight with the sophomore. Spins in the first free throw. And that's going to be a lane violation. Morgan Clark stepped into the lane before Clark took the shot, so because she missed it, she'll get another chance. And she makes good on that second chance. .18 lead for Piper, 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Vasquez is able to jar it free from Yates, forces the tie-up, and gets it back for Piper. Maddie Pitzer returns for the Panthers. Checks in for Yates with 5:58 to play. Paola will be back in action next week on Tuesday at the Burlington Invitational Tournament. They'll open play on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock against Sabetha at Burlington Middle School and right here on Paola Sports Live. Vasquez swings it to Marone. There's Vasquez on the drive. Finds Thomas in the short corner. Rims off to Pitzer, who's tied up by Vasquez. This time it'll stay with Paola. Five and a half to play. Ediger drives on Thomas. Can't get the follow-away shot to go. Kale unable to convert on the putback attempt. A dozen rebounds tonight for Kale. She's got a half dozen points to go with it. She's had numerous stick-back chances that have touched every bit of the rim but won't go in for her. Vasquez again sets up Thomas. She joins Vasquez in double figures now with her 11th point on the 5th assist by Vasquez. And a timeout, Piper, as the Pirates have extended their lead to 20 at 48-28 here in the fourth quarter. Coming up after this one, we'll get you all the final numbers, wrap up our girls game, and then get you set for the boys contest tonight. 4-3 Paola, 3-1 Piper, and a Frontier League battle coming up in game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Both boys and girls for Paola will be back in action on Tuesday next week. It'll be what will basically be just your traditional Tuesday night matchup. Paola against Sabetha. 6 o'clock girls game, 7:30 boys game, except they'll be playing in Burlington. You can catch all that action live right here on Paola Sports Live next Tuesday night. Kale inbounds for Paola. Full court pressure for Piper. But Paola breaks the press easy. Smith bounce to Kalk, lays it in. Good job on the press break. They get the easy 2. But time becoming a big factor here with under 5 to go and still down by 18. Thomas sticks back the miss. She's now got 13, and it's back to 20, the lead for Piper. Timeout called for by Jamie Butler. We'll step aside for a moment. 4:29 left to play in the ball game. You're watching Panther basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
(50-30), Piper leads Paola with 4:29 left to play in the ball game. It's Paola basketball. Paola hoops on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. Inbound to Ediger. And Kate Ediger able to power one up and in. She's now got 11. It's a 50-32 ball game, a little over 4 minutes left in the contest. Danielle Bruce had Thomas on the back door, unable to get her the basketball. Now Vasquez can't get the pass, and it's stolen by Paola. Great hustle by Smith, getting down on the floor. Unfortunately, Paola gives it back. We've seen that happen a number of times tonight. Force a turnover on one end, only to give it right back on the other side. 19 Paola turnovers, 7 for Piper, but probably half of those 7 Piper turnovers, they've gotten it right back. Jarred free by Ediger, a foul committed by Kate, but gotta love the effort still being shown by Paola, down by 18 here with 3.5 to go. They're not ready to give up on this one yet. That's 16 fouls. Ediger's got 4, so she will have to be a little bit careful. Thomas in the corner. Pitzer unable to grab that rebound, and Thomas goes back up with it and scores. And another timeout taken by Paola with 3:15 remaining in the ball game. And a Piper 52-32 lead over Paola. Piper Pirates with their 20-point lead, looking to make it a 3-1 record in the Frontier League. They've been one of the front runners consistently here in the league. Paola, who got off to a 2-0 start this year, and then lost 4 straight ball games, and 3 of those 4 were Frontier League games. So they were needing a win big time coming out of the Christmas break against Bonner Springs, and they got that win 42-40. Unfortunately tonight, they have struggled to keep that going in the win column, and they're going to have to come up with a big comeback in this final 3:15. Down by 20. Here we go. Pitzer on the inbound. Back to Smith. And gets it out to Phillips. Long 2-pointer. Rims out. And a foul committed by Smith. Her first, and that is the 7th team foul, so it will put Jessica Thomas at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It really looked like the free throw line tonight may play a big role in Paola trying to pull off the upset in this game. The Panthers shot 10 free throws in the first quarter. They went 7 of 10 at the line in the first quarter. But since then, Paola is just 0 for 3 at the line, while Piper was 1 out of 2 only at the free throw line in the first quarter, and they have since gone 8 for 14. So a complete reversal of that script. Shaylin Searcy has checked back in for Piper, and they get 2 free throws from Jessica Thomas, who's had a big second half. 13 points here in the second half from Thomas. She's got 17 now for the ball game to lead all scorers. And it's a 22-point lead, largest of the night for Piper. Looking to go inside to count, deflected out by Thomas. Pitzer now to inbound. Smith bounced into count, knocked away and stolen by Vasquez, who's then fouled in the backcourt. Smith again, and this will put Vasquez now at the free throw line for 2 more attempts. 3 out of 6 at the line so far for Vasquez. Checking in for Paola for the first time tonight, Mackenzie Kale enters. So I said for a couple, it's just a 1-and-1, but it now will be a couple as Vasquez is able to knock down the first. Also in for the first time now for Paola with 2:38 left in the fourth quarter. is Bryn Grandin. And this is Grandin, but it's blocked by Thomas. Timeout Piper. With 2:21 remaining in the fourth quarter, and Piper took the timeout, but they don't want to use the timeout. Really all Shane Stout was doing was trying to save a potential turnover right there. So right back to action we go with the band playing and all. The band was ready to fire it up. It was a halftime, or it was a timeout. It was supposed to be a full timeout. They were ready to go. Thomas to Gilbro. 57-32, 2 minutes to play. Foul on Searcy. That is her first, team's fifth. Janelle Gilbo in for Jennifer Gilbo. Inbounds pass turned over. Bruce skips to Thomas. Drives, floats, missed it. Rebound pulled in by Grandin for Paola, and underneath, Kale is fouled. Danielle Bruce commits her second foul, sixth team foul. Kale at the line, and the first is off the front line. Grand back in along with Covington for Piper. And Kale able to knock down 1 out of 2 at the line for Paola. Madison Walker, who's got the ball here for Piper, is also checked in now for the first time for the Pirates. Gilbo's three from the corner won't go. Kale the rebound. Minute 15 to play in the ball game. 57-33. Brandon knocks down the two. On the feed by Smith, Bryn Grandin hits the basket. A minute left to play in the fourth quarter. Well, that's going to be a turnover both ways, a steal, then a travel. So 56 seconds left to play in the ball game. Back into the corner, Searcy's three is an air ball, rebounded by Covington, then she stepped on the baseline. Pitzer brings it up, 45 seconds to play. Foul on the entry pass to Grandin, committed by Covington. That will put Bryn Grandin at the line for a 1-and-1. One out of two for Grandin, and she gets the rebound on that miss. Inside, Kale missed once, missed twice, and Covington clears it. Final 15 seconds here as Piper holds on to the basketball. The Pirates will improve to 5-1 overall, 3-1 in the Frontier League. And Paola drops to 3-5, 1-4 in the Frontier League, but not before one final turnover. Pitzer from half court, why not? Ball game over, 57-36, your final. Piper over Paola. We'll take a timeout, come back and wrap things up with all the final numbers from our girls game tonight. Still to come, the boys varsity game. That's coming up next. 57-36, Piper over Paola, your final here on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible and dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Welcome back inside Paola High School. We are between games here as the boys varsity gets warmed up. We'll take a look inside that matchup for you in a moment, but let's wrap things up in our girls game tonight. Final score, Piper 57, Paola 36. No ties, no lead changes. Piper wins this one wire to wire. They take this one by 21 tonight. They led by as many as 25 at one point in the fourth quarter. They led, Piper did 16-9 at the end of one. They extended that to a 32-19 lead at halftime. They added 6 more to the lead to go up 19 going into the fourth quarter, and then they win the fourth quarter 13-11 on their way to the 57-36 victory. Paola does win the rebounding battle tonight, but that was about the one category they were able to win in this game. But a big difference in turnovers, 22 turnovers by Paola, just 10 for Piper, and 4 of those 10 came late in the fourth quarter when they had some of the reserves in the game and the starters out of it. Piper knocks down 6 3-pointers. Paola made just 1, so a nice 15-point advantage for Piper there as well. Leading the way for the Pirates was Jessica Thomas. Game high 17 from Thomas, with 13 of the 17 coming in the second half. She pulled down 4 rebounds as well. Evelyn Vasquez, 13 points and a game high 5 assists. Ryan Clark ended up with 8 points tonight, 3 assists. Lauren Marone, 2 points. Jennifer Gilbo with 5. Danielle Bruce had 7 points. And Sage Gran with 5. For Paola, one girl in double figures tonight. It was Kate Ediger, who had 11. 7 of the 11 came at the free throw line. Dakaya Yates, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple of assists. Emerson Smith also with 2 assists. It was Smith and Yates who each tied for a team high with the 2 helpers. Maggie Couch, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Ava Kale, 6 points and 12 rebounds in this game tonight. That was the leader of all players tonight with the 12 boards. Morgan Clark with 4 points. Mackenzie Cool with 1 point, and Bryn Grandin with 3 points tonight for Paola. But again, the final score, Piper 57, Paola 36 for the Panthers. They are now 3-5 and 1-4 in the Frontier League. Piper improves to 5-1 overall and 3-1 in the Frontier League. For Paola, their next game will be on Tuesday night. They will take on Sabetha in the first round of the Burlington Invitational. That game will be played at Burlington Middle School coming up on Tuesday next week at 6 o'clock. And you can catch that game live right here as well on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get you set for our boys game. We'll take a look at the matchup between Paola and Piper on the boys side. That's coming up next. Panther basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back inside Paola High School. It is time to get you set for the boys' game tonight on the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show, where they're committed to providing quality health care to families in Miami County. A comprehensive approach to oral care, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. Learn more at ironhorsedental.com or drlaurasortho.com. Boys game tonight, 3-1 Piper, 4-3 Paola. The Pirates are a perfect 3-0 in the Frontier League. Paola now 1-3 in the Frontier League as they have now dropped 3 straight ball games after their 4-0 start. And to add to the pain of that 3-game slide, all 3 of those losses have come to Frontier League opponents, including a 56-41 loss to Bonner Springs this past Friday. They also lost to Ottawa 57-45. That was their final game prior to the break. And then just a couple of days before that, they lost a 51-50 barn burner against Spring Hill. So that 4-0 start now seems like a long time ago for Paola, but they could sure use a victory tonight over the Pirates to get the good time feeling back for them. The Pirates, they won their ball game on Tuesday night over Tonganoxie by 18, 76-58. To improve to 3-0 in the Frontier League, scoring a season-high 76 points, and they have now scored 70-plus in back-to-back games since returning from their Christmas break. They open up the year with wins over Ottawa, Olathe North, and Blue Valley Southwest. They only played 3 games prior to the Christmas break, but they have come back looking sharp since the break. A big win over Baldwin, and then a big win over Tonganoxie, putting 70-plus on the board both times. So they are now 3-1 overall and 3-0 in the Frontier League. All right, the matchups for this ball game, we'll take a look at it when we come back. You're watching the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Welcome back into the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show as we're getting you set for Paola and Piper tonight. Frontier League matchup. Let's look at the matchup for you as the Pirates come into this ball game led by Jaron Briggs Jr. He's coming off of a couple of big games for him. He's a big reason why they've scored at 70+ their last couple of times out. He was honorable mention Frontier League a year ago. They had another player honorable mention Frontier League as well in senior guard Dylan Taylor Cantu. And so the Pirates, they lost a lot of talent from last year, but as has been the case for Steve Wallace, they always can reload and they continue to put a quality product out there on the court. And this year's team no different as they are 3-1 on the year and 3-0 in the Frontier League. For Paola tonight, they will be looking to their big duo of Bo Robinson and Trey Moala. Moala, first team All-Frontier League last year, and he's averaging 18.5 points per game this year to lead the way for the Panthers. Robinson not too far behind him, averaging 16 points and pulling down 7.5 rebounds to lead the team. Robinson and Moala 1 and 2 in scoring and rebounding for this squad. Fletcher Audi, their assist leader at 2.5 helpers per game, and Moala, along with the 18.5 points, 6 rebounds, he's dishing out 2 assists per game as well. Moala and Robinson, they were both in double figures in the game against Bonner Springs last Friday night. Unfortunately, though, it resulted in a third straight Paola loss. So the Panthers right now, they're trying to find their way back to what saw them win 4 straight to start the year. They defeated Baldwin, Wellsville, Perry LeCompton, and Frontenac, and they did all of it in pretty easy fashion, cruising to a 4-0 lead and moving all the way up and high in the 4A rankings before a loss to Spring Hill and then a loss to Ottawa, and that dropped them to number 6 in the 4A polls where they still currently sit. The new polls won't be out until next Tuesday, and obviously with a 3-game slide, you can expect the Panthers to probably drop out of those rankings, but perhaps they can find a way to hold themselves in there if they're able to pull off the victory tonight over Frontier League foe Piper. That's going to do it for the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show. We'll get the starting lineups for you and the opening throw-in. That's coming up next. You're watching Paola High School basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back inside Paola High School as we are set to get this ball game underway tonight. A look at your starting lineups brought to you by Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill, your area Bobcat mower dealer. Start next year's mowing season with a great Bobcat mower, or take your mower in for a full tune-up. Working on all types of small engines, Hers also has you covered when it comes to hydraulic hoses and cylinder repair. To learn more, go to hersinc.net or call 913-247-3530. All right, the starting lineup for the visiting squad from Piper tonight. Aaron Simmons, he wears the double zeros for the Pirates. Junior Peyton Hanslick, a senior, wearing number 2. Dylan Taylor Cantu, a senior, wearing number 5, honorable mention Frontier League last year. Jaron Briggs, a junior who was also honorable mention Frontier League last year, wears number 10 for the Pirates. And Lance Bassett, a sophomore who wears number 23. The head coach of the Pirates is Steve Wallace. For the Paola Panthers, their starting lineup tonight: Aiden Morris, a 5'7 junior, number 2, averages 1 point per game for the Panthers. Bo Robinson, a 6'4 senior, number 14, second leading scorer on the team at 16 points, and their leading rebounder, pulling down 7.5 rebounds per contest. Trey Moala, a 6'5 junior, number 25, first team All-League last year. Moala leading the team at 18.5 points per night, second of the team in rebounding with 6. Garrett Williams, a 6-foot senior, number 10 for the Panthers, scores 5.5 points per night. That is third best on the team. And Brock Pitzer rounds out the lineup, a 6-foot senior, number 34, scores 3.5 points per game. And the head coach of the Panthers is Dave Cash. As we are underway in Paola tonight, Piper controls the opening possession. This is Briggs. Skips it near side to Hanslick. Simmons calling for the ball down to the block, but Hanslick can't get it into him. Now Briggs drives, stops, flips it backside, deflected away, and off the hand of Pitzer, out of bounds, remains with Piper. Taylor Cantu to inbound for the Pirates as Piper looking to keep their Frontier League record unblemished. Taylor Cantu unable to put it back, gets another chance with it, and he's still unable to get it past Moala. Another deflection out of bounds by Pitzer. So active hands early on by Paola's defense, but they've been unable to clear the ball on the glass. A couple of offensive rebounds by Piper, and this opening possession continues. Piper 3-0 in the league. Paola 1-3 in the league. Taylor Cantu trying to thread the needle over to Simmons, and it ends up tied up and a turnover to Paola. So finally those active hands defensively result in getting the basketball. Paola's first possession of the night. This is Morris who brings it into the front court. Now Pitzer. Robinson drives baseline. Simmons trying to force him to that baseline. Got him to miss it. Simmons clears. And here comes Piper's Hanslick. Down the center of the paint. Left-hand finish won't roll in. Then off the hands of Paola and onto the baseline. It stays with Piper. Well, Trey Mawala, you can see him flexing in that right hand and shaking that right hand. I'm not sure whether he hit his hand when he was when he went up and blocked that shot, and he didn't appear very comfortable. He was looking down at that hand, so that could come into be a big factor in this game. Another turnover. Pitzer underneath over Bassett, can't get the roll. But Bassett is called for the foul. So Pitzer at the line here for the Panthers, trying to put Paola on the board first, and does. Two out of two for Pitzer. Paola leads it 2-0 with 6.5 to play in our first quarter. Simmons from the corner. Spins back down left lane line, lost his balance, and a foul is called against Paola. That's on Trey Mawala, his first. Team's first will put Aaron Simmons at the free throw line. The Panthers got their 2 points at the line from Pitzer. Now Simmons will look to answer that on the other side. He is able to knock down the first. Simmons can't tie the game up. Loose ball. Taylor Cantu flips to Hanslick. Now Briggs drives in the paint. Double clutch. Lane won't go. Bassett keeps it alive. And Paola right now unable to keep the Pirates off the glass. And dominating offensive rebound right now by Piper. And it's given the Pirates their first lead of the night at 3-2 on that Bassett putback. Going to have to start doing a better job on the glass if they're going to pick up the win tonight. Bassett comes away with a steal. Long skip. Taylor Cantu up top to Hanslick. Spins into the paint, kicks out to Bassett. Barreling into the paint, left it short. Picked up by Morris for Paola. Robinson again tries baseline, and this time able to flip it in. Lead back to Paola. Nice explosion to the basket that time as Taylor Cantu just kind of slow played it and then explodes to the glass to lay that one in for his first hoop. And it puts Piper back on front, and an offensive foul called on Robinson. Paola crowd does not like it, neither does head coach Dave Cash. Offensive foul on Robinson, his first, team second. Second Panther turnover with 5:04 left of the quarter and a 5-4 Piper advantage. Bassett sets the screen. Taylor Cantu gives it up for Briggs. Handoff Hanslick. Simmons out to set the screen. Pick and roll back to Simmons, and he traveled with it. So a turnover back to Paola with 4:44 remaining in the quarter. Taylor Cantu with a one-man press. Not going to give any breathing room to Trey Moala. Here's Moala with the touch. Lost the dribble off his foot, turns it over. Hanslick, long outlet up to Briggs. Finger rolls it in to make it 7-4 Piper. Pitzer up top, Moala. Spins into the paint, leans in, draws the foul, gets the basket. Trey Moala with a three-point opportunity. Foul on Dylan Taylor-Cantu. Into the game comes Jamie Tyson. So they put the foul on Tyson, who was on the bench. But we'll see if they get that corrected. Moala knocks down the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Ties this game at 7 with 4:02 remaining in the opening quarter. Go back and forth to start this one. Taylor-Cantu again explodes to the rim and lays it in. Second time that he's been able to just go right around the defender, get all the way to the hoop and get an easy lay-in. 9-7 with 3:45 left. This is Fletcher Alley on the bounce pass to Robinson. They're going to wave it off and call him for a travel. So take the 2 points off the board. And instead it's a fourth turnover by Paola. Carson Bain checks in, replaces Pitzer with 3:41 left. Lance Bassett will sit down for Piper. Simmons checks back into the game for the Pirates. 3:40 remains in the quarter. Hanslick skipped to Taylor-Cantu. Simmons all alone underneath, didn't get it into him. Now Hanslick working for the mid post, he travels. 4 turnovers each way. A 2-point ball game, a tie, and 3 lead changes so far. Moala spinning inside, floats it up, no good. Tyson clears for Piper. Quickly up to Briggs. Attacks the paint. Off the glass, misses. Robinson the rebound for Paola. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Robinson wants to attack. Hanslick cuts him off. Back around it goes into the corner left side to Bame. Now Audi, the team's assist leader, works from the top of the key. Hands to Robinson. High post, Moala. Looked like he got a hit on the shoulder by Briggs. No call, and Simmons comes up with it. Briggs bounce past Tyson, and a foul called plus the basket. Tyson with the 2, Audi with the foul, and a 3-point opportunity for Jamie Tyson as the Pirates take an 11-7 lead with 2.5 to go in the quarter. Blake Beshore checks in for the Pirates. He'll replace Taylor-Cantu, and here's the free throw by Tyson. It is off the front iron, no good, but Simmons puts it back in. Another offensive rebound. They have killed the Panthers on the glass so far in this game. 13-7 the lead now for Piper. Robinson able to work his way inside and get the hoop. 13-9. An 8-2 advantage on the glass right now for Piper. 3-pointer by Hanslick misses. Moala skies for the rebound. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Garrett Williams stripped by Tyson. Breakaway for Jamie Tyson. And they called him for a travel. A travel called on Tyson. Audi looked like kind of stumbled, and it did look a little bit awkward because it looked like Audi kind of came down on the back of the foot of Tyson. I'm not sure whether he actually took too many steps or whether he just kind of had a little hitch to his jump there, but doesn't matter now. It's a turnover, and it's 13-9 with 1:38 left in the quarter. Audi, left side Ramey into the corner. Robinson's three, rims out. Backside rebound pulled in by Beshore. Long bounce pass. Briggs in stride to Tyson, but he couldn't handle it. Fortunately for him, Hanslick was there to bail him out. Now Bassett barrels into the defender, no call. Briggs on the extra pass, misfires on a three. Robinson the rebound, Paola. A minute left in the quarter. Panthers down 4. Ramey gets it back to Moala. Skies to the hoop and lays it in. Nice job by Moala going right to the cup after he gave that ball up to Ramey, and the defender was caught flat-footed near midcourt. 2-point game with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Beshore, high post Hanslick, outside Briggs, fires into the corner. Tyson pulls up mid-range, missed it. Ramey, though, couldn't gather the rebound. Fortunately, Bassett unable to gather it either. And it's on the baseline, back to Paola. Garrett Williams back in for the Panthers. Dylan Taylor Cantu back in for Piper. 37 seconds left in the period. 2-point ball game. One tie, 3 lead changes in this first quarter. And Paola's got a chance to tie this up, perhaps even take the lead here in the final 30 seconds. Audi brings it back out between the rings with 20 seconds left in the quarter. They run a double team at Audi, knock the ball loose, and then it rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Hanslick. 17 seconds left. A near turnover, but Paola holds on. Ramey looking to set that screen, never really got contact on it. Down to 12 seconds. Moala takes a peek up at the clock. 8 seconds. They run a double team at Moala into the corner. Williams, 5 seconds. Up top, Audi, 2 seconds. Bounce pass across the way to Bain. Got it off in time and count it for Carson Bain at the buzzer to tie this game at 13 after 1. You're watching Paola basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
13 all through one quarter tonight. 2 ties, 3 lead changes in that first quarter. And the Piper Pirates, they led by as many as 6. But a late charge by Paola. The Panthers scored the final 6 points over the last 2:14 of that first quarter to tie this game back up at 13 all. It's an 8-4 advantage on the glass right now for Piper. Both teams have turned it over 5 times. That rebounding edge, a big reason why the Pirates were able to build up with it, was at one point a 6-point lead. Some second chance buckets for Piper, but Paola able to make that late charge. Now Bassett, a little spin to the hoop, but misses on the finger roll. Bo Robinson clears it, and Paola's got a chance to take the lead back. They last led at 4-3. 6-0 run right now for the Panthers. Robinson from the corner, a little short on the 3, and it's controlled by Piper. 7:20 to play in the half as we're just underway here in the second quarter, and Taylor Cantu has grabbed a hold of as he tried to drive to the basket. Looks like Aiden Morris is the guilty party. He is. That's his first. It's the 4th team foul. So Dylan Taylor Cantu is at the line for 2 shots. Dave Cash is trying to make the argument that that foul should have been on the floor. But the officials rule it in the act of the shot for Taylor Cantu, who knocks down the first free throw. Aaron Simmons and Jerron Briggs back into the ball game for Piper. Both free throws fall for Taylor Cantu, who's got 6 points for the Piper Pirates. And he's given the Pirates a 2-point lead at 15-13. Moala hands to Robinson. Drives inside. Foul on Bassett. And an and one for Robinson. So that is the second on Lance Bassett. Third team foul. And a 3-point chance for Bo Robinson, who's got 6 to lead the way for Paola tonight. And he gives the Panthers their first lead since early first quarter. 16-15 Paola. Jamie Tyson all the way to the cup, laying in. The lead goes back to Paola with to a Piper with 6:45 left in the first half. Morris, corner to Williams. Thought he might pull the trigger on that three, did not. Now Robinson works it back around to Morris. Runs into a triple team. Out to Robinson. Inside Robinson on the right block. Over top of Tyson, won't go. Bassett clears for Piper. A 1-point lead for the visiting Pirates. Briggs off the bounce. Gets in close. Bounce past Simmons, and he kissed it in. A turnover then. Taylor Cantu missed once, then had it blocked, and Moala comes up with it. Well, the Panthers dodge a bullet. Now they're going to get a chance at the free throw line as Moala barrels into the paint and is fouled by Aaron Simmons. First foul on Simmons, 4th team foul. 2 shots for Moala, 65% foul shooter on the year. And he's no good on the first. Back in Peyton Hanslick for Piper. One out of 2 for Moala. A 2-point game, 5:45 left in the first half. Good back and forth tonight. 3 ties, 5 lead changes already. Piper's led by as many as 6. Paola has had a large lead of just 1 so far. Or check that, 2, when they led 2-0. Moala, high arcing 3 from the wing over top of Taylor Cantu is through the cup for Trey Moala. And that puts Paola back on top. If that ball was any higher, it might have clipped the rafters up top. A block shot by Moala. Williams up to Morris. Missed the lay-in, but a putback by Robinson. 22-19 Paola with 4:55 to play in the half. A 9-4 run here by the Panthers. Briggs on the right wing, drills a 3. And we are tied once again, 22-all on the tray by Briggs. Williams trying to swing it around to the right side, but it's poked out by Hanslick. Fletcher Outie and Carson Bain check back in for Paola. 4.5 to play in this second quarter. Tie ball game, 22-all. It was tied at the end of 1, 13-all. Now a 22 tie. Moala all alone on the right side with Taylor Cantu. Williams had a pick either way. Gives it up to Outie instead. Now inside to Moala. Spins in, kisses it in. 24-22 Panthers. 11 now from Trey Moala. First player into double figures tonight. Briggs, deep three. Rims off, offensive board. Simmons blocked by Moala. Another big block shot by Trey Moala. The Panthers still getting out rebounded in this game, but a couple of Moala block shots have helped make up for it. Now a turnover. Simmons outlet up to Hanslick, 3-on-3. Dishes left side, Tyson who lays it in. Ties this game at 24 all. .320 left in the half. Moala again on that left side. High arcing three. Splash money from Trey Moala, who's got 14. And he's starting to really feel it on that side of the floor. 27-24 Paola. Simmons for the answer. Won't go. Backside rebound Robinson. Moala pushes it up quickly to Williams. Nobody back for Piper, but he missed the lay-in. Simmons may have done just enough to force the miss by Williams, and then a carry called on Peyton Hanslick for the 6th turnover by Piper. Blake Beshore back in for the Pirates. 2:52 remains in the half. Moala will come out of the contest, get a well-earned breather for a quick bit, and Caden Ramey checks in for him. Moala with 9 points here in this second quarter to put Paola on top by 3. Williams dish to Ramey in the short corner. Back to Williams. Nobody's on him. Garrett fires for 3, but it won't go. Rebound comes out to Beshore. Great look there by Garrett Williams. 3rd leading scorer on the year for the Panthers. Now Tyson thought about the 3 in the corner. Steps in, gives it up to Simmons in the short corner. He got caught up in the air, nowhere to go with it. Had to flip it up last minute. And Ramey clears for Paola. Robinson to attack around the back, and he's fouled by Hanslick. A good job on the handles there by Robinson. He'll earn a trip to the line for 2 free throws. 15th foul against the Pirates. Here's Robinson, who's a 47% free throw shooter only this season, and his first is no good. He is now 1 out of 2 at the line in the game. 9 points, 5 boards for Robinson. The quick rest for Moala is over. He's back in. Taylor Cantu back in as well for Piper. Robinson 1 out of 2 at the line. He's now into double figures to join Moala, and it's a 4-point lead for Paola with 2 minutes to play until halftime. Briggs out on the right side. Skips it backside to Taylor Cantu. Beshore from the top of the key. Drive and kick, sets up Briggs. 3-pointer off the heel, won't go, and Moala clears for Paola. Starting to do a better job on that side of the defensive glass. Now Robinson, quick trigger for 3. Batted back up in the air. Moala comes down with it. Put back try won't go for Trey. And Taylor Cantu clears for Piper. 4-point game, 1.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Bounced at the feet of Hanslick. Luckily for Piper, they keep possession. That could have very easily been a turnover. Inside to Simmons. Tough angle inside there for Aaron Simmons. Kept alive by Briggs and powered back in on the second chance. 28-26, 1 minute to play in the half. Audi on a give and go from Moala, missed the layup. Perfectly executed give and go up until the very last minute. And now Taylor Cantu is blocked again by Moala. Then it's turned over. Moala fires it up. Audi, let's try it again. This time it misses on the right side, but Ramey clears an offensive rebound. Bain back to Audi, up top Moala. 30 seconds left here in the half. Fletcher Audi backs it near midcourt, down to 25 seconds. Panthers up by 2. Double on Moala. Robinson to the corner to Bain. 15 seconds to play in the half. Now 8 seconds for Robinson. Audi with 7. Ramey with 5. Into Robinson. 3 seconds, pulls up, tough three-pointer won't go, knocked away, and that will end the first half. Paola leads Piper 28-26. We've reached the half here on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. Your halftime numbers for you when we come back.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Halftime in Paola tonight, 28-26. The Panthers on top of the Piper Pirates in a great back-and-forth first half. 5 ties, 6 lead changes. Piper led by as many as 6 in the first quarter. Paola's largest lead was 4 points late in the second quarter, and back and forth this one went. It was tied at 13 at the end of the first quarter. Piper led 13-7 with a little over 2 minutes left of the first quarter, but the Panthers were able to close out that quarter on a 6-0 run to tie the game at 13. Piper would take the lead back early on in the second quarter, led 19-16 before another 6-0 run by the Panthers put Paola on top 22-19. They wouldn't trail again after going up 22-19. It was tied at 22, then tied at 24, but the Panthers were able to build a 28-24 lead before a late basket there by Piper cut it back down to 2. So a very good first half of action tonight, and no reason to expect anything different in the second half as both these two teams went nose-to-nose there through that first 16 minutes. The one thing that the Panthers are going to have to clean up the rebounding. They were a -5 on the glass, 19-14 advantage for Piper. Now, the Panthers did get better on the glass in that second quarter. They were really getting hammered on the glass early in this game, but did improve in that second quarter. If they can keep up that improvement into this second half, then we'll see if they can hold on to this 2-point lead and pick up a much-needed victory. The Panthers currently riding a 3-game losing streak after their 4-0 start. All 3 losses have been Frontier League losses as well, so they're just 1-3 in the Frontier League. Meanwhile, Piper, they're a perfect 3-0 in the Frontier League this year, so this would be a much-needed victory for Paola if they're able to hold on, but we've got a long way to go still, as it is just a 2-point game midway through. 28-26, Paola leading Piper. We'll take a timeout, come back, and I'll check all the first half numbers for you. Again, 28-26, Paola leads Piper here at the half. You're watching Paola Panther basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
3530. Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Welcome back inside Paola High School. It is halftime here tonight, and the Paola Panthers lead the Piper Pirates 28-26 at the break. Let's look at those first half numbers for you. The Pirates with a 19-14 edge on the glass. Both teams with 3 assists the first half. Paola 2 3-pointers made. Piper made just 1, so a lot of the scoring coming inside the paint. Paola 7 turnovers. Piper 7 turnovers. Very even game. And that's why we've got a 2-point game here after 5 ties and 6 lead changes. The Pirates led by Jerron Briggs, who's got 7 first-half points. Jamie Tyson has 6 off of the bench. Dylan Taylor Cantu also with 6. Aaron Simmons with 5 points. And Lance Bassett with 2. Taylor Cantu with 7 rebounds leads the way there for the Pirates. Simmons has 4. And a couple of assists by by Peyton Hanslick leads the Pirates in that department. For Paola, Trey Mawala, nice first half, 14 points. 9 of the 14 came in the second quarter, including a couple of 3-pointers in that second quarter. He's got 14 points and 4 rebounds. Bo Robinson also into double figures already. He's got 10 and a team-high 5 rebounds in the first half. That's 24 of the 28 for the Panthers. They also got 2 from Bame and 2 from Pitzer. So it's not unlike the Panthers to get the majority of their scoring from Robinson and Mawala. That's been the case once again tonight. We'll see if somebody else can start chipping in a little bit, though, as they try to hold on to what's a 2-point halftime lead and pick up their second Frontier League win of the year and hand the Pirates just their first Frontier League loss. 28-26, Paola on top of Piper. Back for the start of the second half. Right after this, you're watching Panther basketball presented by Go Brawley on Spring Hill, or on Paola Sports Live.
What is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Paola High School basketball on Paola Sports, or as Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley, who is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works. 28-26, Paola on top of Piper as we start the second half tonight. Bo Robinson. Hands off outside right to Pitzer. They're joined by Morris, Williams, and Moala. Briggs, Taylor Cantu, Hanslick, Bassett, and Simmons, the five on the floor for Piper. This is Morris in the corner, and he knocks down the triple. So the first points of the game for Aiden Morris, and it comes on the opening possession of the second half for Paola to give the Panthers their largest lead of the night now at 5 points. Simmons attacks and lays it in for Piper as they get two of those three right back. But it remains a 3-point Paola lead. We had 5 ties and 6 lead changes in that first half. The whole half was played inside of a 10-point window. Now Morris tries the other corner. Missed that three, but it's Bo Robinson on the backside with the gift of the offensive rebound right into his lap and the putback. 33-28 Paola. Robinson 12 points to go along with a team high 6 rebounds, and now Williams with the steal. Leaves to Robinson. He'll keep it himself high off the window. Kisses it in to make it 14 from Robinson and a 7-point lead for Paola. Great start coming out of the locker room for Dave Cash and his guys. Briggs thought about the three, now attacks, bounces it back up top for Taylor Cantu. He lets fly on a three. Simmons, another offensive rebound. Putback won't go. Bassett then with the board, but a foul is called against Piper. So wave off the putback by Lance Bassett and instead hang a third foul on Bassett. First, second half team foul against Piper as Bassett will come out of the game and Jamie Tyson will come in. 35-28 Paola, a 7-2 advantage to start this second half for Paola. Tie game at the end of 1, 2-point Paola lead at the end of 2, and now up to 7. Panthers trying to snap out of a 3-game slide after their 4-0 start that had them all the way up to number 2 in the 4A polls by the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association. Williams to Moala, who had a nice 14-point first half. He and Robinson each have 14 now. Moala, 3-pointer this time off the front iron, but it goes off of Simmons' hands, who it will stay with Paola. Inbounding from that deep corner for Williams. Tough spot to inbound from. Gets it into Bo Robinson. Briggs trying to swipe it out of there. Now here's Morris, who hit that big three to start this second half and got the momentum started for a backdoor cut. Robinson, hammer time on the bounce pass feed by Trey Moala. A 37-28 Paola lead. 6 points already in this third quarter from Bo Robinson, and another Piper turnover gives it back to Paola with a 9-point lead and a timeout Piper. Perfect start to this second half for Piper, or for Paola, as they now lead Piper by 9. And the first timeout used by Steve Wallace and the Piper Pirates as he's trying to kill this early momentum that Paola has put together. It started with a 3-pointer by Aiden Morris, and then 6 straight points from Bo Robinson. And a quick 9 on the board here in this third quarter by the Panthers as Paola leads it 37-28. No changes coming out of the timeout. We'll see what kind of a regroup Piper gets or whether Paola can keep this momentum rolling. Up now by 9, try to make it a double-digit lead, this time down the floor. Aiden Morris brings it up for the Panthers. Moala at the high post. Spins into the paint, hangs in the air, and drops it through with the left hand. 16 from Moala, and the lead is double digits now for Paola. 39-28, 8-0 run by the Panthers. Briggs' 15-foot pull-up won't go for him, and it's Robinson who clears for Paola. Robinson trying to bounce it across the paint to Pitzer, and it's stolen away by Simmons. One of the few things that's not gone right here in the second half for Paola. Layup missed by Taylor Cantu and rebounded by Moala. Moala out to Williams, fires for 3, but it won't go, and Jamie Tyson has the rebound for Piper. Quickly up to Hanslick, spins into Robinson, no call, and bounces it to nobody, out of bounds, and a turnover by Piper. Already their third turnover of this third quarter after they had just 7 the entire first half. Fletcher Audi and Carson Bain check into the lineup for Paola. The Panthers with all the momentum right now, leading by 11. They have taken a 2-point halftime lead and quickly turned it into an 11-point Paola lead. This ball kicked off the foot of Tyson into the backcourt. Tyson dives on the floor, and they're going to give a timeout to Piper. Well, that was all about effort right there by Jamie Tyson. Give him the credit for that extra effort. And that steals a possession and forces a 9th turnover out of Paola. Pirates are forced to burn their second timeout of this third quarter already, but they'll certainly give up the timeout for the possession because they need some momentum going their way, and that effort play by Tyson might just be the play that does it. This is a big possession coming out of the timeout. After that effort play by Tyson, can Paola turn them away again? Just 2 points in this quarter for Piper. They came on the bucket by Aaron Simmons on their opening possession of this quarter. That was more than 3 minutes ago. It's been an 8-0 run since by Paola to now lead by 11. Taylor Cantu looked like he might have shuffled the feet on the step. Could have been called for a travel. Instead, it comes back around to Tyson. Baseline drive, finds Briggs all alone in the corner. The three-pointer is way off the mark. It falls into the lap of Simmons for an offensive rebound and a putback. That ends the 8-0 run by Paola. A more than 3-minute scoring drought is over for Piper, and now they've forced another turnover. Once again, it was Tyson on the steal and Briggs on the lay-in. The ball got away, so a chance to set up the full court pressure by Piper. Moala gets around Briggs, then Hanslick comes up and checks him for his second foul. Second team foul with 3:14 left in the third quarter. A 39-32 Paola lead. And now it's Paola who would like to use one of their timeouts. Coming up on Tuesday, Paola will be back in action when they take on Sabetha in the first round of the Burlington Invitational Tournament. That will play as basically a traditional girls and boys doubleheader. Both teams take on Sabetha. Girls game starts at 6, boys game at 7:30. Both at Burlington Middle School next Tuesday and live right here on Paola Sports Live. 4 timeouts remain for Paola. 3 timeouts remain for Piper with 3:14 to play third quarter. And the Paola Panthers on top of the Piper Pirates, 39-32. Williams out to Audi. Extra pass into the corner for Bain, way off the mark on the 3. Briggs pushes it up for Piper. Taylor Cantu stripped. Robinson comes up with the ball, and Paola forces the turnover. Now Moala doubled, leaves Audi wide open. That three a little bit short. Briggs taps the rebound to himself, and back comes Piper. High floater by Briggs, rims out. Garrett Williams clears. Audi with numbers, bounce past Williams. He's stuffed by Hanslick, and then Hanslick stepped on the baseline. So Paola unable to cash in with numbers there, but will get a chance to do it in the half court now with 2.5 to go in the third, leading by 7. Moala sneaks it inside of Williams. Missed it, follows it, missed that too. Robinson offensive rebound, and finally they stick it back in. That took 3 looks, but in the end, they get the points, and that's all they wanted. 2 and change left in the third. 9-point Paola lead. Tyson up top, Taylor Cantu splits defenders right down the middle of the paint and scoops it in. Williams holds up, doesn't take the 3, instead gets it to a cutting Trey Moala, and he's fouled. They'll call it on the floor. It's charged to Dylan Taylor Cantu, his first foul and the team's third foul. Hanslick out, Bassett back in. Cade Ramey checks in, replacing Robinson for Paola. Moala just 2 points here in the second half after a 14-point first half. Back around to Bame, and now here's Moala again at the top. Gives to Audi. .90 seconds left. Moala doubled. Williams on the cut. Back up top, Moala. They still have a double team on him. Somebody's got to be open. It's Carson Bame underneath. Good vision by Moala. They continue to keep that double team on Trey. And a good job as well by Bame, making the basket cut, getting underneath the hoop. Made himself big for Moala to find him, and now it's Bame who rebounds the Briggs miss. Up to Williams. Bounce pass back off of the knee of Moala, results in a turnover. Long pass up, Taylor Cantu. Stops, pops, misses. Moala trying to save it in the corner, but can't quite get a hold of the ball, and it's slipped out of his fingertips. Blake Beshore back in, replaces Aaron Simmons for Piper. Bo Robinson, along with Brock Pitzer, return for Paola. Moala and Williams exit. 46 seconds left here in the third, a 9-point Paola lead. Briggs comes to a jump stop, flips it up, no good. Battles for his own miss. Draws contact and earns a trip to the line as Bo Robinson picks up his second foul. Just the first team foul of the second half against Paola with 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Briggs at the line for 2. The first is rattled home. Briggs into double figures with 10 now. Hanslick back into the game. Taylor Cantu sits for Piper. Only 1 out of 2 for Briggs. 8-point Paola lead under a half minute left in the third quarter. Ramey trying to pass it into Bame, and they were not on the same page. So the turnover gives it back to Piper now with 14 seconds left in the third. Blake Porter checks in. First time tonight that he's entered the game for Piper. So 14 seconds left here in the third. Hanslick will handle it out of the right wing. Porter's pass deflected and stolen by Audi. Fletcher Audi on the other side lays it in. So the defense to offense for Fletcher Audi, and it's a 10-point lead for Paola as we go to the fourth. 45-35 Panthers here on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
10-point Paola lead as we start the fourth quarter. Panther basketball presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live, and a 17-point third quarter by Paola, outscoring Piper 17-9. Has taken a 2-point lead and turned it into a 10-point lead with 8 minutes to play in this ball game. Hanslick gives it off to Simmons. Short corner jumper won't go, and it's Bo Robinson with another rebound. He's got 9 boards tonight to go along with a game-high 18 points. He and Moala, in fact, both with 18 to lead all scorers tonight. Garrett Williams back up top to Robinson. They swing it around right side into the corner to Morris. Moala on the cut, nothing there. Relocates into the corner. A patient possession here for Paola, and why not? Up by 10, that ball poked free and stolen. But then Hanslick lost the handle, and they're going to say Paola basketball. So Hanslick unable to take advantage of the steal. They give it right back. And with under 7 to go in the ball game, we played a minute now into this fourth quarter, and the score remains 45-35 Paola. Moala and Robinson working the two-man game. They've combined for 36 of the 45 tonight for the Panthers. Moala attacks. Morris, extra pass to Williams, and the three won't go. Bassett the rebound. Good look, though, by Garrett Williams. This is Briggs with 10. He's the top scorer tonight for Piper. Deflected out by Pitzer. So still a 10-point lead here for Paola as neither team has scored. A minute and 45 seconds into this fourth quarter. Robinson took a little gamble, leaves a lane open for Bassett. Foul called on Moala. He came over to try to help out Robinson after that gamble on the wing. So the second foul on Moala, and it's only the second of the second half against the Panthers, and they're in no danger there. It'll put Bassett at the line for 2. 2 points, 3 rebounds tonight for the sophomore Lance Bassett. And his first free throw attempt is good to give us our first point of this fourth quarter, nearly 2 minutes into the period. So count them both for Bassett. It's an 8-point game with a little over 6 to play. They run that double again at Moala. Trying to get the ball out of his hands. Robinson now working against Taylor Cantu. Williams back to Robinson. Wants to go baseline. Cut off. Backdoor, Williams. Went up in the air with it, but didn't have anywhere to finish. Bassett kicks to Hanslick in the corner. Jump stop, flips it middle to Simmons. Has his man open outside. Taylor Cantu, great look, but can't finish. Simmons on the putback will. 45-39 with a little over 5 to play now. Nice night from Simmons. He's got 11 and 7 in this one. Doing a lot of work on the offensive glass as he did right there. Nobody guarding Morris underneath. Aiden Morris was unguarded 2 feet from the basket. 47-39. Simmons that time out of control, and Robinson clears. A double-double tonight from Bo Robinson. 18 points, 10 rebounds. Again, nobody guarding Morris. Gives it up to Moala, able to finish despite the foul. A 3-point chance for Trey Moala, who's got 20 points tonight. The foul on Simmons, number 2, 4th team foul, and a big 3-point chance for Trey Moala. Carson Bain, Fletcher Oddie back in. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Trey Moala caps off a 3-point play to give him 21 points tonight. And it's the largest lead of the ball game for Paola, 50-39. 2-point game at the half, but a huge third quarter, and now another turnover on Piper, their 15th. That huge 17-point third quarter by Paola. They had an 8-0 run during that third quarter to build their lead and give themselves some breathing room. First time that really either team in this game has had any kind of breathing room. Neither team led by more than 2 possessions until that point. And now the Panthers try to hold on and deliver Piper their first loss in the league this year. Reach-in foul committed by Jamie Tyson. It's his second and the team's 5th with 4:07 to play. .21 from Moala, gives it up to Bain. Now Moala again, they look like they want to run that double team to him. Robinson up top, Oddie. Moala stripped and turns it over. Hanslick lost the handle, gathered while in the air, so it was all legal, but then he missed it. And it's another rebound from Bo Robinson. Audie up to Bain, one-on-one with Bassett. Takes him baseline and lays it in. 52-39 Panthers. Timeout Piper. A 13-point Paola lead with 3:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
52-39, Paola on top of Piper. The Pirates had trimmed the Paola lead down to 6 with 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. But a 7-0 run to answer by Paola. And the Panthers now have their largest lead of the game, 52-39, with 3:20 to play. Coming out of the Piper timeout. 2 timeouts remaining for the Pirates. 4 timeouts remain for Paola. Possession arrow currently favors Paola as well, as the Panthers are looking to snap out of their 3-game slide, which have all 3 come inside the league as well. Briggs, 15-foot pull-up, rattles in and out. Robinson had it ripped away from him by Taylor Cantu. Well, that ends that run, and now a timeout is called for. Well, Dave Cash didn't call timeout. The official thought he was calling timeout, so an inadvertent whistle. They'll bring it to the sideline and throw it in again, and it's intercepted by Tyson. Missed it, though. Cantu with a rebound. He missed it. Tipped again, missed it. And finally cleared by Paola's Trey Moala. An 11-point lead with 2:40 to go for Paola. Nobody's guarding Robinson, who's standing underneath the basket, knocked out of bounds by Tyson. The Piper right now running double teams at every ball handler, and they had nobody guarding Robinson, who would have had an easy dunk if they'd have just thrown the ball down there to him. Easier said than done, I realize. They had the pressure on the ball handler, but Paola, if they're able to keep their eyes up against the pressure just like that, Bain gets open, bounces into Moala. He's fouled. It won't go, but a chance to line for Trey Moala. They call the foul on Hanslick. It's his 3rd and the team's 6th. 2 shots for Moala. He's 3 out of 4 at the line in the ball game. Game high 21 points tonight from Moala, but he's no good on the first free throw. Able to convert on the second one. The lead's a dozen with a little over 2 to go. Tyson drive and kick. Cantu does the same. Hanslick missed the 3, but another rebound by Taylor Cantu, and he's able to get the basket with a chance at a 3-point play on the putback. 10 points, 11 rebounds tonight for Taylor Cantu, and he's at the line to try to convert a 3-point play and get this back to a single-digit deficit. Blake Beshore checks in for Lance Bassett. 2 out of 2 tonight at the line for Taylor Cantu. Make him 3 for 3, 11 and 11. A 9-point game with under 2 to play. Tyson knocked it away from Moala. He fouls Taylor Cantu. The foul is going to be on the floor, so a good foul by Moala. It's only their 4th team foul. It's Moala's 3rd personal. And it'll check that, it's 4 now on Moala, so Trey needs to be aware of that. Cannot pick up a 4th. They need Moala on the floor to try to close out this ball game. Briggs can't finish in tight. Moala clears the rebound for Paola. Adi pushes it up here with 1:43 left. Double on Bain. Gets it out to Adi, and then a foul is called on Briggs. So for Briggs, it's his 1st, but it is the 7th team foul. So it puts Fletcher Adi at the free throw line. He's got 2 points tonight. This will be his 1st trip to the foul stripe. And he is able to knock down the front end of the 1-and-1. One out of 2. Tyson the rebound. Taylor Cantu quick to the basket, and another lay-in for Taylor Cantu. And then another foul committed by Piper. It's Briggs once again. Second on Briggs. It'll put Paola back at the line for another 1-and-1. Robinson will take the free throw. Robinson 2 for 3 at the line tonight. Rattles home the front end of the 1-and-1. One out of 2, and then Briggs on the rebound, stepped on the baseline. Tough break for Piper. And Paola catches the break. Up by 9, a minute 27 left in the ball game, and Paola gets the ball back. Williams to inbound on the baseline. Into the corner, and a timeout, Paola. Dave Cash will spend a timeout here with a minute 27 to go, a 30-second timeout. And the Panthers on top by 9 with the basketball. They've got 3 timeouts remaining. 2 remain for Piper. The possession arrow still in favor of Paola. Panthers with 2 fouls to give still. Piper, they are over the limit with 18 fouls. They'll put Paola on the line for one more 1-and-1 before it'll become 2 shots every time for Paola. We've had 5 ties, 6 lead changes in this game, but none of either in the second half. Paola took a 28-26 lead into the halftime locker room, and they have led the entire second half, leading by as many as 13 on 2 different occasions here in the fourth quarter. And right now on top by 9. Audie inbounds to Moala, who leads all scorers tonight with 22. He's playing with 4 fouls as well, though. Robinson, who's had a strong night, also has 19 for the Panthers. Audie in trouble, double teamed, gets rid of it to Moala. Now he's doubled, back to Audie, and the clock down to 70 seconds left. Audie trying to go underneath to Pitzer, and it's stolen by Briggs. Bumped by Moala on the arc. That will be Trey Moala's 5th foul, and it's the 15th foul. So Moala fouls out of the game with 1:01 to go in this fourth quarter. Well, as long as this game doesn't go into overtime, Moala fouling out is probably survivable here by the Panthers, up by 9 with a minute to go. But you certainly don't want to see Piper put together a comeback now, knowing you're without your top scorer the rest of the way. Moala fouls out with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and a couple of dimes tonight. So Piper inbounds to Briggs, goes up strong with it, missing though, and Carson Bain with the rebound. He's then hit in the head by Briggs. So that is the 3rd foul on Jerron Briggs. It'll put Carson Bain at the free throw line for another 1-and-1, as that is the 19th foul. So the final 1-and-1 bonus here for Paola. 6 points, 3 rebounds tonight from Carson Bain off of the bench. See if he can knock down some free throws here for Paola as they try to pull off the victory tonight and hand Piper their first Frontier League loss this season. First free throw is banked off the glass and in by Bain. And now Bain, does he have some blood perhaps? He got hit in the head. And they are going to take him off to get fixed up, so they will bring Aiden Morris back into the game for Bain, and that means Morris will shoot the free throw, which will be the back end of the 1-and-1. Front end made by Bain. Now Morris. Misses that one. Briggs the rebound. Briggs, deep 3, front iron only. Williams, the rebound for Paola. In trouble, might use a timeout here, and instead, oh man, Piper called for a foul. They had Williams in a terrible spot right there, But Briggs instead commits his 4th foul, and that is 10 team fouls, so a double bonus, 2 shots coming up for Garrett Williams. 42 seconds to go, and now a 10-point Paola lead. First point of the night for Garrett Williams. He's their 3rd leading scorer on the year. It's been a quiet offensive night for Williams this evening, but he's perfect at the line. A couple of clutch free throws here late to try to ice this one away for the Panthers, who now lead by a dozen with 40 seconds to play. Briggs missed the layup, got his own miss, and a second chance will go for Jerron Briggs. Morris doubled in the backcourt. Now Audie is doubled, tripled even, and turns it over. Steal by Taylor Cantu, but he's unable to finish. And then Bo Robinson, after grabbing his 12th rebound, is fouled and will walk to the other end for 2 more free throws. It's Jerron Briggs who's called for the foul, his 5th, so he fouls out. 12 points, 7 boards for Briggs. His night finishes, 20 seconds left in this ball game, and not going to matter, it doesn't look like, because the Panthers appear well on their way to picking up the victory tonight. Robinson, no good on the first. It is a 2-shot foul. He's got 19 tonight to go along with a dozen rebounds and a double-double performance for the senior Bo Robinson. His second foul shot rattles home, so he's got 20. He and Moala each over 20 points tonight. 22 for Moala and 20 from Robinson. Taylor Cantu knocks down a deep 3. Likely all for naught. 59-51 with 5 seconds to go. Robinson will hold on to it, and that's the ball game. So a much-needed victory tonight for the Paola Panthers. They snap their 3-game losing streak, and they get back into the win column with a 59-51 victory over the Piper Pirates, handing Piper their first Frontier League loss of the year. They're now 3-1 in the league, 3-2 overall, and the Panthers improved to 5-3 overall and 2-3 in the Frontier League. We'll take a timeout and wrap it all up for you right after this. Paola 59, Piper 51, your final tonight here on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Hers Incorporated
Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net.
Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible and dance and my life.
Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind.
Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Welcome back inside Paola High School tonight as we wrap things up for you on a victorious Friday night for the Paola boys as they snap out of their 3-game losing streak with a 59-51 victory over Piper. 5 ties, 6 lead changes. All of those came in the first half, though. And then Paola, who took a 2-point lead into halftime, outscored Paola 31-25 in the second half. And they win this one 59-51, leading by as many as 13 in that fourth quarter. Piper's largest lead was 6 back in the first quarter. So big games tonight from Bo Robinson and Trey Moala. They both go over 20. Robinson 20 points and a game-high 12 rebounds. Moala with a game-high 22 points to go along with 7 rebounds to lead the way for Paola tonight. Aiden Morris had 5. Fletcher Oddie had 3. Garrett Williams with 2. Carson Bain with 7 off the bench. Nice game there from Bain off of the bench, and 2 from Brock Pitzer. For Piper, they had 3 guys scoring in double figures, but only 5 guys scored total in this game tonight. 16 from Dylan Taylor Cantu to lead the way. He had 16 points and 11 rebounds. Led the Pirates in both categories tonight. Jerron Briggs with 12 points to go along with 7 boards. Aaron Simmons, 11 points with his 7 rebounds. Jamie Tyson with 6, and Lance Bassett with 4 tonight as Paola wins this one at 59-51. Paola snaps that 3-game losing streak. They're now 2-3 in the Frontier League, 5-3 overall. Piper drops to 3-2 on the overall, and their first Frontier League loss of the season. They are now 3-1 in the league. Earlier tonight, it was the Piper girls picking up the victory as Piper on the girls' side earlier tonight with the 57-36 victory over Paola. It dropped the Paola girls to 3-5 and 1-4 in the league, while Piper improved to 5-1 overall and 3-1 in the Frontier League. Coming up on Tuesday night, the Panthers will be back in action to open up the Burlington Invitational Tournament. That will be at Burlington Middle School is where they will be playing on Tuesday night. 6 o'clock tip for the girls' game, 7:30 for the boys. Both teams will be taking on Sabetha in the first round of that Burlington Invitational. You can catch all the action live right here on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. And again, that is a 6 o'clock tip for the girls coming up on Tuesday against Sabetha in Burlington, and the boys to follow also against Sabetha from Burlington Middle School. That'll wrap things up for us here tonight. Again, the Paola girls fall tonight to Piper, but the Paola boys snap their losing streak and get the victory. 59-51, Paola defeats Piper in the nightcap. For Caden Carbajo, I'm Bryce Kessler. Hopefully BJ Harris will be back on the call for you come Tuesday when Paola takes on Sabetha from Burlington. Until then, good night. You've been watching Paola High School Basketball, presented by Go Brawley on Paola Sports Live.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, and Miami County Dance Movement. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.